And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Howard. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Grab down the middle. It's Abuka. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Buckeyes are on the move here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, it's Henderson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Judkins. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Oh, that is a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd down and goal, but a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Sellers. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Time for just one more play here in the 1st quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Judkins. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The pocket breaking down. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. To throw, it's Sellers. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's caught. It's Judkins. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. With the catch, it's Henderson.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Judkins. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Abuka. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That's reeled in. It's Henderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the two-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
To the air, it's Sellers. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's finally tackled just short of the goal line. He thought he was going to get there, but what a return. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's Sellers. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Going again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Back to throw. It's Sellers. And he's going to launch it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
A massive shift in field position in one play. From inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Oh, he's looking to throw. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one.
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today.